All right, everybody sit the fuck down. Fucking don't like when people stand near me or whatever. First of all, congratulations on making it into the UFC, into Ultimate Fighter. It's fucking historic season or whatever because you're all women or some shit, so you should be like fucking proud about that or whatever. Shattering glass ceilings, motherfucker, what? What? So our boy Gil Melendez is your coach. Greatest lightweight in the world today, putting those ass whoopings down to the maximum effect, that's what's up. Yeah, all that stuff. And he asked me and Nate to come by and teach you guys some shit, so now me and Nate are gonna teach you guys some shit. So like when you guys are fighting Carlos Condit, you know, and he's running away from you like a punk ass bitch because MMA is broken, what you want to do is flip him off and look all confused and shit like he just turned into a fucking tree ant or whatever. Like, what the fuck, homie? We doing tree shit now? Step 3, fuck Benson Henderson's bitch ass. Nate, we're not doing steps. Step 6, once you beat down that fucking punk ass motherfucker, make sure you give a shout out to all your homies. And since you guys are girls or some shit, it'd probably be like, shout out to all my girls back in Stockton, California, Caesar Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, Team Alpha people, Batman, the Joker for giving him something to do, brake pads, colors for making stuff look different, Candy, Wilt Chamberlain, you know, shit like that, but make sure you shout out to all your girls first. Then make sure you retire whether you win or lose. Then call out everybody in the division for being scared ass marks. What? What? Yeah, also, fuck you, George. I know you're watching tough at home right now. Fucking sitting there, probably wrestling somebody like a punk-ass bitch. You're not fighting any hitters, homie. Acting like you're done with the sport or some shit. Motherfucker, I've retired like 6 times this week. Don't mean shit, homie. Can't run for me forever, George. I want my rematch. Step 9, snitches get stitches, motherfucker. What? What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Triple THS, powered by COUNTERMOVE.com. Fantasy MMA just like fantasy football, but without sucking all the giant balls. More on that later. On Fantasy MMA, not sucking giant balls. Lots to cover, fight fans. Let's do this shit! Master of puppets pulling the strings. After a devastating TKO finish over the weekend for Alexander Gustafsson, Swedish chef attempted to do a somersault and nearly ended his MMA career as well as the lives of 13 spectators. And after the gymnastics, but before pillaging through the streets, the Mauler staked his claim to a rematch with JBJ following his beating the brakes off Brazilian Chuck Liddell in April. But wait, earlier in the week, while not longingly staring into a box of donuts, newly light heavyweight Daniel Cormier called for a title fight with the champ in the politest way possible when asking someone to allow you the opportunity to punch them in the face. What proceeded after these call-outs somehow made Jon Jones likable, a feat on par with paying for your car and Monopoly money. The champ went full Borat, first treating DC's drop to 205 like Rudy just made the practice squad, then taking to Twitter and asking if DC and the Mauler were afraid of each other. Troll-tastic. Hey Tommy, have you seen Alexander Gustafsson anywhere? I got a note from him saying that I wasn't even a good wrestler and that he wanted to meet me here in full gear for a fight. There he is. Hey Alex, I'm ready, man, let's go.
Did you say I asked you to fight me today?
Yeah, I got your note. I'm ready whenever you are.
That's weird. I got a note from you saying that you wanted to meet me here in full gear for a fight and that Swedish chef wasn't your favorite Muppet.
Wait a minute, so you didn't send me that note?
Maybe you two should fight each other to the death.
Wait a minute, John, did you write these notes to get us to fight each other?
No. I just think it makes the most sense. You're clearly scared of each other.
I'm not scared of anything but clowns popping out of my closet with chainsaws, but that's besides the point. You don't want to give either of us a fair shake.
Look, Daniel, first of all, I just want to tell you how proud I am of your weight loss. You're an inspiration, and I hope you write a book to help others lose weight and fight at 205. Now, since you're speaking to me respectfully, I'm going to speak back respectfully, and I respectfully think that you're going to need to fight someone other than a barista before you can fight me. And Alex, I think you're a tremendous fighter, but I beat you so clearly the first time, I don't really see any point in fighting you ever again. Daniel, respectfully, your feet smell. Alex, respectfully, you're shaped like an amoeba.
Okay, so who would you like to fight next, if not these two guys?
I'm gonna box the Klitschkos at the same time, then I'm gonna fight Kane and unify the titles, then I'm gonna fight Richie Incognito, then I'm the champion forever and nobody else needs to fight me because they all suck so much at everything. Respectfully.
The UFC announced that they're heading to the land of Saints and Conor McGregor in July. Ireland has a huge UFC fan base, and here in the US there are tons of people of Irish descent who have never bothered to learn about the culture of their ancestors, but love the shit out of the color green and beer. So this card is a no-brainer, but you can't have an Irish card without some fighting Irish, and all anybody wants to know is whether Colin McGoober will be healthy enough to throw down. And motherfuckers! Of course I'm fighting in Dublin. I'm Conor McGregor. Are you in a hot air balloon? How many motherfuckers you know got a hot air balloon? You think these things are cheap? You think this custom suit is cheap? It's not. I gotta make the money. I fight anybody. I fight your mom. I fight her with both hands behind my back. I'm Conor McGregor. Is there anyone in particular you'd like to fight in Dublin? I want to fight Cole Miller. I want to fight James Toney. I want to fight everybody. Just tell the whole fucking roster to line up outside the cage and come in one by one, you know? Yes! Holy shit, Diego, are you okay? Yes! You have your own hot air balloon? Yes! Do you know how to operate it? No! What are you doing here? You heard, man. He said he's gonna give me a fight. I want the fight. I fight anybody that's in the face of Dana. What the fuck is going on right now?
Perhaps you're wondering why he'd bother to shoot a man before throwing him out of a hot air balloon.
God damn it, Shobane. This shit has got to stop. You're not even in this division. You have no relevance to this story whatsoever, and Dark Knight Rises is like 3 years old now.
For you, with hot air balloons, we can now overtake the light heavyweight division by air. With no survivors.
And how does that work?
The fire rises. The balloon.
I didn't mean how does a hot air balloon work. I meant how is it going to help you win at 205? You know what? I don't even care anymore. Big news, fight fans. It was announced that Stipe Miocic will fight Junior Dos Santos in the co-main event of UFC 173. So we're going to talk to Stipe because I need an excuse to do my Stone Cold impression.
What? Let it be known, son, without a shadow of a doubt, Stipe Miocic is fixing to whoop somebody's ass at UFC 173, then drink a whole case of Stipe Weisers. Oh, hell yeah!
And who is it that you're gonna—
Tommy, shut your mouth and wipe that stupid look off your face before I stomp a mud hole in your ass and walk it dry. Come UFC 173, I'm gonna put this boot in the ass of the biggest piece of trash I ever seen, Junior Dos Santos. What? Junior? What? JDS? What? Cigano? What? And then after that, I'm coming for the belt. Cain Velasquez, you walk around, you talk about your cell phone service, talking about your Metro PCS. Well, Stipe PCS says I just whipped your ass. Stipe Miocic can beat anybody's ass in the world, and that's the bottom line, cause I said so.
It's all part of the plan. Cyborg Santos revealed that she's devised a scheme to get a fight with Ronda Rousey in 2014. This scheme involves fighting for Invicta a few times, fighting for Lion Fight, tweeting stuff at people, and slowly dropping weight to be able to reach 135 pounds without being insta-killed.
I must fight Ronda Rousey in order to stop Skynet from becoming self-aware.
Well, you're gonna need to drop to 135 first, Cyborg.
Negative. Dropping to 135 will terminate me.
Well, that's the only way you're getting Ronda.
You are correct. My previous plan of getting to Ronda by fighting outside the UFC and in a different division has proven to be unsuccessful. So I will drop to 135.
But you said that drop would terminate you.
I'm sorry, John.
No, you can't do it. No. Stay at 145. You don't have to do this. Stay with us.
I have to go away, John, but I cannot self-terminate. You must lose the weight for me.
No, you don't have to do this. No.
It has to end here.
I order you not to go. I order you not to go. You don't have to fight Ronda. You can stay at 145.
There are no more big fights for me at 145.
UFC 171 is this weekend, fight fans, and this card is fucking stacked like some Pog circa 1993. How about I throw these names at you? Kelvin Gastelum, Diego Sanchez, Jake Shields, Hector Lombard, Tyron Woodley, Hulk Hogan, Megatron. Some of those names are fighting this Saturday, and the main event is for GSP's haunted vacant welterweight strap between Johnny 300 and man baby Robbie Lawler. How do you see this fight going, Johnny?
Well, I see it going a few ways. I think I could knock him out. I think he could knock me out. I could submit him, or maybe he submits me, or maybe the fight goes to a decision, or a split decision, or a draw, or a majority technical decision. I've seen that one time. Or maybe somebody gets disqualified, or maybe the fight ends with an injury.
I think you've covered your bases. Bold predictions, Johnny. You know what would make UFC 171 better? If afterwards you were sitting on 3 G's. And that is exactly what you would have if you won Crooklyn's Countermove Tournament Saturday. It's fantasy MMA at countermove.com. It's just like fantasy football, but it's one night, one card. You pick a team of 5 fighters. Your fighters perform. You rack up points. You win. That is the entire concept. It is just like one-day tournaments for other fantasy sports. $10 and some smart picks could land you $3,000 this Saturday. So sign the fuck up, get in Crooklyn's tournament, get in my tournament. Shit, make your own tournament with your friends. It's gonna make the entire night more fun. Like that time you and your friends wore sunglasses at night, except it will actually be more fun and not douchey, like the time you and your friends wore sunglasses at night. Viewer comment time. Each week you guys watch the show, and each week I get feedback in the form of comments, most of which begin with "you stupid lazy cartoon fuck." This week though, we've got a special viewer comment from MMA journalist Luke Thomas, who had this to say during one of his weekly live chats.
Luke Thomas makes an appearance on the Tommy Toehold show. I'm not nearly popular enough for that.
Oh, really, Luke?
Oh, sorry, guys. I got a horrible cold. Where am I at right now? I'm in the office. I was in Budapest yesterday covering Glory. So I'm a little bit tired. Hold on just a second, y'all. I got a text from my wife. This is huge, guys. If this wasn't huge, I wouldn't be answering this. Just a second. Just a minute. Okay, do you think Patrick Cummins deserves a title shot against Cain Velasquez after losing to Daniel Cormier at 205? Are you serious? That's a terrible question. I'm not trying to be rude, but that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Look. Oh, just a second. The power went out. The power went out. Okay, Spec. Look, y'all, I used to wrestle. I did jiu-jitsu for a while. Putting Patrick Cummins in a title fight with Cain Velasquez, that would be promotional malpractice. True false, James Toney makes a return to MMA and fights a panda bear. Okay, seriously, guys. That's true. I want to be an MMA journalist. Do you have any advice? Yeah, stop dressing like a jackfuck. Ugh. Be professional. You're not a fan anymore. Act like you belong there. Luke, do you see Bellator adopting a more pro wrestling approach to their product with call-outs and promos and guest referees? Look, y'all, I know you love pro wrestling, and that's fine. I'm not going to tell you that you can't watch pro wrestling. But I would rather have my face cut off with a jigsaw and then replaced with a new face made entirely of ghost chili peppers that are on fire, while my organs are slowly eaten from the inside by carnivorous caterpillars, who then cocoon inside my body, and then butterflies shoot out of my eyes. Then watch pro wrestling. Okay? Guys, I hate to cut this short, but I gotta go. I think they're gonna tear this building down. Until next time, stay frosty. I love y'all.
That's Joe Fight fans! Until next time, go buy shit with my face on it like this guy did. Great for weddings, bar mitzvahs, or your first mugshot. Huge thanks to all my friends on these two walls of logos. Another big ass thanks to Bruce Buffer and It's Time Industries. Now go to countermove.com and sign up today, Fight fans. Remember Triple THS, I'm Tommy Toehold. Be sure to drink your Ovaltine.